Natsuhi was confined in the parlor, under everyone's watchful gaze. Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko, When They Cry. And it's depression season. Last part we lost all hope. As you can see by the title of last part, we really did lose all hope. It's over. This entire episode has been crafted in a way to frame Natsuhi of being the culprit. Battler tried his best. Beata's about to die because she's now seen as an illusion, and Battler's been gone by the longsword as well, so he's gone in the meta world at least. And over here, Natsuhi's getting slapped up by Eva. Even Battler got a knee, and it's rough. At least we get to listen to a banger soundtrack, a banger OST, alright? This is an amazing OST. But I've written down the red and blue truths. Well, I haven't written down all the blue truths, but I've written down the red truths from last part and the part before, all of them. So I've done my homework basically from last part and the part before. We're good there. I think we're good to go here. It's yeah. And let's keep it going. And let's also enjoy this beautiful soundtrack. Alright. Then, with everyone's assent, Erika diligently and persistently searched all places, even Natsuhi's room, for clues about her motive. So what Erika's trying to do right now, she's trying to find the why done it, because she's found out the who done it and the how done it, and she's trying to find the why done it, the motive for why Natsuhi would do these murders, right? She's trying to find why. Last part, as we saw, Natsuhi was getting slapped by Eva. You know, Battler got a bit of it too. Then we went to the other world, and the court has officially been, declared, sealed. That's it. And Natsuhi's guilty. And now we're back here, and we're trying to see, the why done it. Why did Natsuhi do it? So let's see how Erika's going to. How Erika's going to get to that answer. Yeah.
さて、お集まりの皆さん、このような恐ろしい殺人に何が後宮夏志さんを駆り立てたのか。
What is it?
探偵フルドエリカの調査により、その輪郭が浮かび上がってまいりました。
Go on then.
それをここにご報告させていただきたいと思います。
I would like to announce it now. Go on then. Go on. Why did she do these terrible murders? Go on. Ivan remained silent, urging her to continue. Erika tossed some of Natsuhi's possessions that had been confiscated onto the table.
まず、これらは夏志さんの部屋から発見された過去の日記帳です。近年ではほとんど書かれていませんが、後ろ宮家に籍を入れたばかりの頃については詳細な記述があります。
Diaries in Natsuhi's room that described the period shortly after she became a part of the Humor family. Okay, I did not know this existed. Cool.
これらの多くは鍵付きの日記帳に封じられていましたが、事件の全貌を暴くために全員の承認を受けた私の権限により
I use my authority, which everyone has acknowledged.
これらの鍵を全て破壊させていただきました。
I use my authority to destroy the locks on all of them. Alright.
人でなし。勝負だって。
You monster, reading another person's diary.
ならあんたは何よ、殺人鬼。
Wild.
お前ごときにプライバシーなんてあるわけないでしょ。
A Korean like you has no right to privacy. Wow, this is wild.
この日記帳から浮かび上がったのは、 夏志さんはクラウスさんと特殊な事情でご結婚なされたらしいということです。
Natsuhi ended up married to Cross due to special circumstances? Oh? What are those?
ここにいらっしゃる皆さんは私よりご存知なのでは？
I don't think I do.
夏志さん、クラウスさんご夫婦は恋愛結婚でもお見合い結婚でもありません。
Wasn't even an arranged marriage? Then what is it?
いわば人質のような結婚でした。
If anything, it was more like taking a hostage. Wow.
そのようなことはありません。
That is not true.
この赤い日記帳の24ページに以下の記述があります。私は後ろ宮家に嫁という名で軟禁された人質なのです。
Wait, what? You're telling me Natsuhi wrote that?
でも私が人質となることで全てが丸く収まるならば。
24th page of this red diary. Uh-huh.
夏志さん、あなたは自分が人質であったことをここですでにお認めになっています。熊沢さんは夏志さんがここに来られた当初からお世話をしていますね。当時のことを話してくださいませんか？
Kimosawa?
そうです。私にそうこぼされたこともございます。
What? You did?
奥様のご結婚についての事情を知るのは、今は私と南條先生くらいのものです。
ですな。当時は金蔵さんが縦横無尽に活躍する黄金時代だった。金蔵さんはあらゆる敵を打ち倒し、経済力を拡大していったのです。夏日さんの家もそんな敵の一つでした。
You're telling me Natsuhi's a prisoner of war almost? What are you making this sound like? Kenzo's going on this mission, destroying all these families. Then he found Natsuhi's family, destroyed it too, and was like, Natsuhi, you marry my eldest son. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. What was Kenzo on? As though the time to talk had suddenly come at hand, Kimosawa and Nanjo openly delved into territory that should never have been touched upon again. And what? Is this also because they believe that Natsuhi is the culprit, so they're willing to speak of all these private matters? It concerned the period during which Kenzo was most feared for his ferocity. Although he was financially very powerful and had many connections, the elite looked down upon him as an upstart, which gave him a complex about his social standing. To combat this, Kenzo wanted to find Cross a wife from a noble family, and used this to raise the Ishimura family status. He waged a financial war against Natsuhi's family, beat them down, and then proposed that a marriage be performed as a method of reconciliation. Wow, I wasn't too far off when with what I said just a second ago. Okay. And the person he picked was Natsuhi. She was a veritable princess, raised good and true by a family of Shinto priests. I remember that she was raised by Shinto priests, I remember that. By choosing her, not only did Kenzo cause them the worst possible humiliation, he also won what he considered to be the greatest possible trophy. So that marriage proposal was humiliating to Natsuhi from the very beginning.
この辺りの経緯については今熊沢さんと南條先生がお話しくださったものと日記帳に記されている内容が合致します。以上から夏志さんは後ろ宮夏日を名乗ることとなった当初から後ろに激しい憎悪を持っていたことがお分かりになると思います。どうですか夏日さん、それはお認めになりますか？
The amount of times Natsuhi said that she has devoted all these decades of her life to serving the Ishimura family, to being the best wife possible to Cross, to even be willing to go down with him. For you now to say this about her, this is crazy. I don't know about this diary, I don't know about what Kumasawa or Nanjo are saying. I'm just basing this off of Natsuhi's inner dialogue. All of the cold gazes turn to face Natsuhi.
確かに最初はそう思っていました。私が愛のない結婚を強要された花嫁という名の人質だとそう思っていました。ですが夫は
Oh.
私を人質などと見下しはしませんでした。
I'll still defend Cross, you know. I've said this before with Cross, right? Is he may be dumb, right? His business decisions may not be the best, but he has heart, he has spirit, alright? He cares, he does care about his family, and you can tell he does care about his family. You can tell, like, he's had it rough too, alright? And he did care about Natsuhi, he didn't just see her as a hostage. I believe this. Regardless of Natsuhi being the culprit or not, I believe Cross had spirit.
私の事情を理解し、同情と慈しみを与えてくれました。夫だけは私の理解者だったのです。
And that's important, you know? Like, if no one else can understand you, if your husband understands you, then, you know what I mean? Who else do you need? Who else do you need? He's the one that's supposed to understand you the most. For sure, for sure.
なるほど。それは一理あります。
Why does that make sense? So why does it make sense that Cross is dead? Explain that then. If she's the culprit, what make it make sense that Cross is dead then? After what she just said. Uh-huh.
確かにあなたの日記にはクラウスさんがあなたの事情を知って気遣ってくれる描写がいくつか散見できます。
Wait, you had the time to just read all of Natsuhi's diaries? What's up?
しかしあなたはそれをこちらの日記
Page 47.
ページで
When did you get the time to read 50 pages of her diary? What's up with this?
むしろ気持ちが悪いと描写していますね。
Oh, you described these moments as being unpleasant, correct? Hey, no, what about the time Cross gave her the nut? Wait, pause. I mean, the edible nut. Wait, nah, I guess they're both edible. Nah, man, I mean the Chinese. No, oh, okay, I'm digging a bigger hole. Okay. Oh no, why did I say it like that? Oh, that was a good experience. That wasn't. Oh, that was not unpleasant. Wait, pause. No matter what I say, it's getting worse, yo. Oh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't make it weird. Don't make me be the weird one here. Come on now. Y'all remember that whole backstory where it was colorless, right? They didn't have color at the time yet, right? You know how that years ago color didn't exist yet, so people couldn't see colors. As you can see by old videos and pictures and stuff, they had no color. Color didn't exist until like 30-40 years ago. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That whole backstory with Cross and Natsuhi. Remember that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, alright? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I felt like Natsuhi was having a good time. Cross was just, you know, hanging out with her on a vacation. They were having a good time, alright? That was a great holiday. Not unpleasant.
一家朗読します。
What do you mean let me read aloud? I don't care about no detective's authority. Don't read it aloud. Bro, these are private stuff.
クラウスの気遣いはむしろ私を惨めにさせるだけ。そうして私を恥ずかしめているのではないかとさえ思う時があります。以上から夏日さんがそんな気遣いを見せていた夫を嫌悪していたことが伺えます。
But she changed, right? That might have been true at first, but she changed. Do you know how many decades have they been married? They've probably been married for almost 3 decades. 30 years! You can't just be like, alright, well, during the first 3 years, 2 years since they were married, you know, she felt wretched and all that stuff. It's been 30 or something years. Her daughter is 18 years old, alright? I mean, things change, okay? Eventually, she started understanding that Cross's love is real. She started liking the family. She started liking her place here. You know, like, why are you basing everything off this initial diary that she wrote at the time? And you're claiming that these murders have been committed now, by the way, today and yesterday. These murders weren't murders that were committed 30 years ago. If Natsuhi really felt repulsed about the family and being married to this family, wouldn't she have done the murders, I don't know, 30 years ago or 25 years ago, whenever she got married with Cross? Why would she do the murders now? And why would she, you know what I mean? Why would she kill her own daughter too, that doesn't make sense. Like, killing Cross because she feels repulsed by Cross, okay, you could argue that, even though that's not true. Why would she kill her own daughter? It's because, well, I'm not gonna accept this child as mine after 18 years? Why? Don't feel like such a waste. What a waste of her life. What a waste of 20 plus years of her life to just kill her husband and daughter right there. What the hell, man? Are you claiming that Jessica's the only one she didn't kill and then she hid her, hid her body somewhere else? But that wouldn't make sense. That would make her defense even worse. Why is she alone here then? Wouldn't Jessica be here with her? Ah, man.
待ちなさい。確かに最初はそう思ったこともあります。
At the beginning, yeah. Things change. Come on, Erica. It's been 20 plus years. Come on.
まだ日々を不安に過ごす私が気遣いを素直に受け取れず、邪推してそう記してしまったこともあったかもしれません。私はやがてそんな夫の気遣いに気づいて、その気持ちを受け入れるようになるのです。
But I've actually realized he was sincere and agreed to accept his feelings.
その記述は日記帳のどこにも登場しませんよ。
Because I guess maybe she stopped writing diaries eventually. These diaries were written 20 years ago. Ah, right, of course, because you need physical evidence that... Okay, right. You need physical evidence of motive, is that it?
日記にさえ書かない秘められた気持ちというものもあります。
Those feelings are so secret, I never even wrote it down.
あらゆる証拠品と証言から多角的に構築して、あなたが夫に激しい嫌悪を持っていたことは明らかです。
That's crazy.
そして逆にあなたがおっしゃるような、やがて受け入れるようになっていったことを示す証拠は存在しません。
Would you have accepted the evidence if 5 hours before she committed these murders, quote unquote, she had written down her feelings about her husband? I love my husband, I love my daughter. Would you have accepted that evidence then?
私は夫を愛していました。
That's also humiliating, by the way. That's gotta be hurtful to have someone tell you that you don't love someone that you do love. That's gotta hurt. And everyone else in the room believing it too.
その発言を赤き真実に昇華させる証拠の構築はできませんよね。
She's bringing red truth to the human world?
愛を語るにも証拠がいるというのですか。
Oh, now that's a line. Hey, yo. Write that down. That's a quote. That's a quote. Wow. Does a person need evidence to say they're in love? Wow. Wow. And with this OST is amazing, by the way. This color. Wow. That's an impactful line right there. Oh. Damn. Damn. Does it need to be in red? That I love someone else. For me to love someone else. Does it need to be elevated to red truth? Does a person need evidence to say they love? That's crazy! Oh.
赤き真実以外は何も信じられません。
Oh! story is unbelievably good. I'll talk about it in a second. I'll talk about why this line from Erika is so beautiful. I'll talk about it in a second.
赤くない発電は何の証拠にもならない。
Oh!
何の信用もできない。
I can't wait to talk about this.
赤くない文字はすべて私を欺くための偽りです。
Dude, oh my god. Oh, I love it. This is so good. Okay. I'll explain why I'm so hyped about this. So, nothing can be trusted except for red truth, says Erika. And you're thinking, I mean, what's up with that? Okay, that's what Erika thinks. But this is such a great contrast. Such a great callback to episode 4. Episode 4, when Battler, right? After Battler had gotten tricked in episode 3, and Angie revealed herself to him. She was like, "Hey, yo, Battler, I'm your sister, by the way. I'm your half sister." And Battler said, "I don't trust you. I don't trust what you say. I can't trust anything that isn't in red. I don't believe that you're my sister. I don't believe you. How can I believe you? I don't trust you." Battler said that. He said in episode 4 that he couldn't trust anything that isn't in red. Anything that isn't in red is there to deceive me. I don't trust it, right? And that's when Angie went all out with the red. Baka Battler! And she's crying, and she's going, Baka Battler! I'm your sister! I love you in red! I love you! Come on! Get out of this! Come back to me! Come back to me, you and my family! Come on! All in red text! And that's when Battler realized, you know, and I feel like that has had Battler grow and understand that, you know, red isn't everything, right? It doesn't have to be red for it to be truth, right? Everything that isn't red does not necessarily mean that it isn't the truth. Alright? So Battler's already gone through this stage where Erika's at, where he used to think that everything needed to be in red for him to trust. But I feel like after the Angie stuff, he's learned that, nah, you know, you can put your faith in someone, even if it's not, you know, been outright stated in red. And if you think about it, in real life, we don't have such a thing as red truth. In Umineko as well, in, you know, outside of Erika in the meta world, they don't have a red truth. So they can only trust what they believe in, what they put faith in, right? Erika's obviously, you know, breaking some weird metal wall here, where she's talking about red truth even though she's in the human world. But Battler in the meta world has has gone through this stage, and I think it's so amazing that it's getting brought back now with Erika, and seeing Erika's perspective, you know, having her say that she can't trust anything except for red truth, and Battler, who used to be in her same position before, in that same situation, who couldn't trust anything except for the red truth, who couldn't trust something without there being evidence for it. But I think now Battler's learned to trust something even if there isn't evidence for it, especially love, right? I think Battler's learned to trust love even if there isn't evidence for it, because you don't need evidence to trust that somebody does love you, or that there is love going on. You don't need red truth, you don't need evidence, right? It just exists, you know what I mean? I think Battler's been through it, and I think because Battler's been through it, I think Battler should know. I think Battler should be capable of battling this. Get it? Battler. But yeah, I think this is great. I really like this contrast between Erika's character and Battler's character. I thought that was great. So, statements that aren't read don't count as evidence at all, and they can't be trusted at all. All text that is not read is a falsehood that exists to deceive me. And the way I'm just remembering that scene with Angie. That was oh man. Anyway, let's keep going.
愛してる？白い文字で愛を語られて誰が信じるんです？
Do you remember episode 4? With Angie? Oh man.
赤くない言葉なんて何も信用できない。この世で信じられるのは赤き真実とそれを得るために主に捧げる供物の証拠品だけです。
And Angie said it in red too. She was just saying I love you in red, and all. I'm your sister. I love you in red and all of that to Battler. Just before, and that was just after Battler said that he couldn't trust anything that wasn't in red. Man, that was great. I'm gonna read that red again. I wrote it down because of how great of a scene that was. Let's see. So Gretel, I wrote down her name. So I wrote down Angie's name in the meta world as Gretel. So Gretel says, "Hurry up and come home, Oni-chan. Don't leave me all alone. It's me, it's Angie. No one's coming back home. Oni-chan, not you, not mom, not dad. I'm so lonely. Please, hurry up and come home." That's right, I'm Angie. Ushima Angie of a world where no one comes home. My entire family never came home from Rokkenjima that day. The witch before your eyes stole away my whole family. Even you. Only you can finish her, Oni-chan. Finish her and take your family back. And then come home to me. All of that was said in red. She just went on that, and Battler got will to fight for the whole rest of the episode, and in the tea and non-human part with Beato, where he promised that he would kill her. He didn't succeed, but he did promise that. So yeah. But yeah, man, that was a great scene. That was a great scene. Alright.
真実を語れぬ嘘つき人間どもめ。赤き真実なき人間に愛も心も真実も語る資格なんてないんです。
知ってました。男はあなたたち女が思ってるほどバカではありません。男は女の愛しているなんて本気で何受けたりなんかしません。
Hey, Beato, can you test this? Hey, Beato. Hey, Beato, do you agree? Beato, have you ever told Beato that you love him? Beato, what's up? Hey yo. But I'm gonna have to disagree with Erica. Men are pretty stupid, so I don't know about that one.
かわいそうな人。本当に人を愛したことがないの。
I see you've never truly loved someone.
探偵に恋愛は不要です。
Romance is unnecessary for a detective. Wow.
恋愛という単語など殺人動機を示す以外で使用した覚えがありません。
I don't think I've ever used the word romance except to explain the motive for a murder.
あなたが何と言う。私たちは愛し合っていました。私が愚痴ばかりを日記に記していたことは夫にも謝らなければならないことです。しかし私は夫に心を捧げていました。それがたとえ証拠で示せなくてもそれが真実なんです。
却下します。往生際が悪いですよ。証拠と証言からあなたが後ろ宮家の夫も全てどうしていたことはもはや明白なのですから。
そうよ。私は何度も聞いてるわよ。あなたが陰口を言っているのをね。あなただって秀吉さんの陰口を口にされた日もあったではありませんか。
Ooh. Hey, yo. Oh, yo. This could turn bad. This could turn bad.
主人を殺したくせに何よその口の利き方は。死になさいよ。死んで主人に詫びてきなさいよ。
乱暴はやめてください、エヴァさん。今は私が犯人を追及して断罪する甘美な時間。あなたのものではありませんよ。さて、そんなわけで彼女は数年を経て表向きは生活に馴染んだように見えましたが、実際は心の中に強い憎悪を募らせたままでした。そんな彼女の中にいつか復讐したいと思う気持ちが芽生えたとしても何の不思議もありませんでした。
But I believe in Erica. I believe that Erica, maybe not right now, maybe not in this episode, but I do believe that in future episodes, I think she'll grow to understand romance, and I think she'll grow to understand that there's more than just being a detective or whatever to life, right? I think she'll grow to understand human emotion and that feelings are complicated. I do believe in Erika. I don't think she's gonna stay like this forever. But we'll see. Each time Erika read from Natsuhi's diaries, she exposed another of Natsuhi's emotions during those painful days. Natsuhi hadn't written them down to record them for posterity. She had written to forget those memories and seal them away. That was why, after writing down her feelings during those painful days, she had locked them up and sealed them away for all eternity. However, Erika claimed that these were Natsuhi's true hidden feelings that had been locked away and concealed. Since it had already been concluded that Natsuhi was a murderer, everyone accepted Erika's claim. By this point, the wet truth wasn't even necessary to establish Natsuhi's motive. As long as the reason seemed plausible, everyone would believe it. No matter how much Natsuhi might object, no one would believe her. No one could accept the truth Natsuhi spoke of about the days she had spent loving her husband. And so it was being painted over by a false truth, in which she hated her husband and swore revenge against him. The pen of the gods that composes the truth had been given to Erika. You know the craziest thing about this? Is that Cross is actually currently dead. I mean, he's one of the people that's been confirmed to be dead. I mean, so as you know, so as the people in the guest house. George, Jessica, Maria, and Rose have also been confirmed to be dead. I guess it's only Genji and Hideyoshi haven't been confirmed to be dead. Now, we have been confirmed by Gertrude that all deaths were homicides, but that doesn't mean that they actually died, because that would imply that they died to begin with, and we don't know if Genji and Hideyoshi are actually dead. But the rest are dead, as was confirmed by Virgilia, and by Lambda, I think it was, or Byrne, that Cross is dead. So Cross is dead, and in the afterlife, I do think Cross believed that Natsuhi did love him, and Cross can't do anything to defend her here, and they're making her out to be someone that didn't love her husband, that wanted revenge on her husband, and her husband is dead in the afterlife and can't do anything about it, and can't, you know what I mean? He's just seeing all this, and you know, they're just, you know, the wife that he loved, right? He respected his wife. You know, they're making her out to be this monster, and it's rough for Cross too, in a way.
おやめなさい。私には夏日さんの気持ちもよくわかるのです。
いつかこういう日も来るのではないかと思っておりました。
You always thought this day would come? You always thought the day would come and Natsuhi would go on a killing spree, Kumasawa? What?
おいたわしや、おいたわしや。
That's wild.
親父のわがままな人生に振り回された気の毒な犠牲者の一人だとは思うぜ。
Another one of the pitiable victims of father's wild life.
私は奥様のその心の痛みを存じておりました。そしてその支えになりたいと日々思っていたのですが、力及ばずこのようなことに。
僕には愛憎の気持ちなんてわからない。
あなたにもいつかわかるわ。そしてそれは生きる目的にも殺す目的にもなり得る。
Yeah? So you can confirm that you killed Asumu, huh, Kirie? You killed Asumu? Let me know. Did you kill Asumu? Maybe not right now. She's not relevant right now. But in a future episode, I know you'll talk about it. You're gonna confess how you killed Asumu and stole Batter away. Alright. Oh yeah, Shannon, of course you're reacting to that, huh? Love and can give you, you know, the motivation to kill. Yeah, of course, Shannon, you get that. Of course you understand that, huh? Yeah, you'd react to that sentence, wouldn't you? Killer? Shannon's the killer. She's the one killing people. She lost Batter for some reason. I don't really know how yet, but...
本当に
Is Aunt Natsuhi really the culprit?
ああ、それを言われると実は最後の一つだけ。
Batter, you don't believe it?
夏志さん以外に犯人の可能性がある人がいらっしゃいました。
Who? Cross? You're gonna say it's Cross? Or Batter?
何？おい、ふざけるなよ。なんでそんな大事なことを早く言わないんだ。
夏志さん、実はあなた以外にも犯行の可能な方が一人いらっしゃるんです。
You're claiming that it's possible that Cross did it, I guess?
あなたがどうしても犯人でないとおっしゃるなら、その方が犯人ということになってしまうんですが。
I see. So, she's planning to make Natsuhi claim that Cross is the culprit, and that would further solidify the fact that Natsuhi hates her husband and wanted revenge on him. Is that it? Is that what she's about to say?
それは誰だ？誰なんだ？
後宮金蔵さんです。
Oh, okay, never mind. I did not see that one coming. I thought she was either gonna say Cross or Batter. But okay, Kinzo. All right, fair enough. Bread of life.
金蔵さんは今日の未明、3階書斎の窓からお出かけになられたまま行方知れつ。そうでしたね、バトラさん。
Thank you for the formula, Battler. Mass gravity height, thank you.
夏志さんと同じように、金蔵さんにも全くアリバイがありません。実は今回の事件、金蔵さんにも犯行は可能なんです。
Well, guess what? I guess you're not wrong.
私はてっきり最初からいらっしゃらない人物だと決めてかかっていたので、今の今まですっかり失念していました。それをお詫びいたします。
She didn't look shy or apologetic in the slightest. That's true, to be fair. Nobody in the meta world argued that Kinzo could have been the culprit. I hadn't even thought of that because I knew that Kinzo was already dead. Although, yeah, in the meta world, isn't it already known that Kinzo's already dead? So nobody really wanted to even try to theorize it that way. So Erika bowed in as unpleasant as a manner as ever. Even now, she's still holding a grudge over her defeat in the study.
夏志さんは金蔵さんの信頼を受けて最もその身近でお仕えしていた方でしたよね。なら夏志さんが一番よくわかっているのではないでしょうか。この事件が実は後宮金蔵さんによる当主の犯罪であることを。
お父様を犯人呼ばわりすると。
You dare call father a criminal?
ご安心を。金蔵さんが犯人ということであっても、 ホワイダニットを構築できるだけの証拠と証言をすでに十分に用意してあります。あなたが金蔵さんをかばうために自らを犠牲にしたという筋書きでも十分に対応可能です。近年探偵の推理さえも筋書きに組み込まれている可能性がありますから、本当に油断ならない時代になったものです。
In recent years, even the theories created by the detective can sometimes change the plot itself. Huh?
お父様を犯人呼ばわりするなど、この私が許しません。
夏日さん、頭を冷静にして胸に手を当ててよく考えてください。あなたが実は金蔵さんが犯人でしたと告発してくれれば、この事件は全て解決するんです。あなたの濡れ衣は晴らされ、名誉も回復されるでしょう。
In other words, by pushing the crime onto Kinzo, Natsuhi will be saved. However,
私はお父様より後ろ宮家の名誉を託されたのです。その私が濡れ衣を晴らすためだけにお父様の後ろ宮家の名誉を自ら汚すと本気でお思いですか？
of course, Natsuhi knew that she wasn't the culprit. And she also knew that Kinzo wasn't. So being framed herself and pushing the blame onto Kinzo were both unacceptable, unbearable outcomes.
いいんですか？すでに散々立証しております通り、あなた以外のアリバイは全て証明されています。
Yeah, okay.
あなたが金蔵さんを告発されないならば、やはりあなたが犯人だということで、今度こそ本当に特定され真実となってしまいますよ。
私を犯人だと決めつけることがあなたの真実だというのなら、お好きになさればいいでしょう。私が無実であることを神様はきっとご存知です。必ずやいつか私の無実を証明してくれます。
If it came to a choice between her or Kinzo being framed for these crimes, Natsuhi would sacrifice herself. Perhaps that was her way of protecting the Ushima family honor.
夏日おばさん。
チャンスをあげたのに。
Stupid woman. This future where your name will eventually be cleared doesn't exist. Not for you or any of the other pieces in this game. Natsuhi had made her decision. If they were going to call her the culprit, she would let them. She boldly rejected the thought of selling Kinzo's honor to gain a momentary truth where she wasn't the culprit. And therefore, the tale would be woven with her as the culprit. If, in the future, the accusations against her were to be proven false, this tale would probably be rewritten, right? Because the truth of the future overwrites the truth of the past. However, such a future would never come, huh? Really? I think truth is a fleeting thing. Even if I am a good person up until my death, if some heartless person after my death writes down that I wasn't a good person, and that is shared with everyone else, then even all the goodness in which I lived my life will be overwritten easily. Damn. Truth really is fleeting, huh? And so, I think, it's also the opposite is also true. If you've lived a very bad life, if people in the future call you an amazing person, then that will be the truth. Wasn't it like Thomas Edison stole a lot of ideas or whatever? and in years to come he was branded as this amazing, great engineer, genius guy, but really he stole ideas. Wasn't that a truth? Hey, I don't know. Hey, I'm not the one saying it. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna overwrite the truth of the past. I'm not doing that right now. Listen, like, if nobody else will come for Thomas Edison's defense, someone will have to. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I will. I'm not saying I'll accuse him either. I don't know if any evidence for or against it. Hey, listen, not right now. Not that discussion right now, but hey, yo. And so I think I must live as a good person for all eternity. So even after you die, you still live as a good person.
金蔵さんが犯人でないとおっしゃるならば、金蔵さんに犯行が不可能であるというアリバイが必要です。そうでなくては真の意味で夏日さんを犯人だと特定できません。
Then let's not open the cat box. The culprit was either Kinzo or Natsuhi, and both theories are true simultaneously. Why is it necessary to prove that he has an alibi? And let's not open the cat box. Now we'll never know. There we go. Now they're both simultaneously guilty and innocent at the same time. We don't have to accuse anybody. Let's go. Erika had to be well aware by now that Kinzo's nothing more than an illusion to muddy the waters of the inheritance problem. However, proving him to be an illusion would be very hard. The only way to do this will be to confirm Kinzo's death. But Kinzo died a long time ago, as revealed by the red truth of previous games. And in this fifth game, his body hasn't even appeared. Under these circumstances, it wouldn't be easy to prove his death conclusively. So what are we gonna do then, huh? How are we gonna prove his death? If Kinzo's death could be confirmed, it would practically erase that defeat in the study. Alright? And that's what Erika's goal here is, huh? But how are you gonna prove it, huh? How are you gonna prove it? You can't really prove it at this point, can you? If Erika says, if Erika dares say, if Erika says, alright, Nazi, if you can testify that Kinzo's just an illusion, so we'll go with that, and you're the culprit. Kinzo's just an illusion, so that's his alibi. He's been dead for a while now, and we'll believe you, even though there's no evidence for her claim. Then that would be freaking bad, man. So you don't trust her when she says that she loves Cross because there's evidence that apparently she doesn't love Cross. But you will trust her words when she says that Kinzo's an illusion, because of course you will, huh? You're only gonna use your truth when it's convenient for you, huh? It was the only way Erika had of negating the humiliation of her loss. And there was something that could confirm Kinzo's death almost as certainly as real proof. I mean, finding his body is probably the only way, right? Finding his corpse. And now was the confession of the culprit. Wow! So, if Nazi quote-unquote confesses that Kinzo's just an illusion and didn't exist, now you'll believe it. You'll believe her when it's convenient for you. But when Nazi says that she loves Cross, nah, you won't believe it. Because it's not real proof, you know, there's evidence that from 20 plus years ago she wrote down that she doesn't love Cross. Wow! Believe the culprit when it's convenient for you, will ya? Go on! Definitely not contradictory whatsoever. She would have Nazi herself admit that Kinzo no longer existed in this world. That's crazy, and she'd believe that, of course, because well, trust her words. But that's wild, bro. Man, these people really writing down this truth the way they see it to get an answer that they want. That's not real truth. People who are seeking the real truth don't seek. People who seek the real truth don't seek truth as a way to confirm that their theories are right. People who seek real truth accept that maybe some theories they make, or accept that sometimes what they do is wrong, and they take that humiliation and they move on to try and find the real truth. Erika's not doing that. That's not what a real detective does. A real detective wouldn't try to make all of her theories correct, or everything that they say correct. Alright? That ain't no real detective. That ain't a real truth seeker. That way, it would be acknowledged that Erika's reasoning in the study was correct. That loss would be painted over, and it would be rewritten as Erika's victory. Right, Erika's victory. That's all she cares. She cares about victory. She doesn't care about no truth. She doesn't care about no detective. She just wants victory. That's all. Okay, back here. Batter hung suspended by Delano's red longsword. Beato had disappeared by having her existence denied, and her minions had gone too. Now that they had disappeared from this cathedral, only Natsuhi and the witches convicting her then remain.
あくまでも金蔵は生きてて島のどこかに残っていると言い張るのね。
そうです。お父様はご健在でおられます。誰が何と言おうと私はそれを翻します。
過去のゲームの赤き真実で金蔵がすでに死亡していることは確定してるわ。でもそれじゃあベルンの気が収まらないわけでしょ。
You also have Nox's second, but I guess that doesn't work because y'all are witches, so that, you know what I mean? Red truth is just truth. There's no need to, you know, there's no need to provide evidence or proof. Red truth is just proof, isn't that it? But, so you can't use Nox's second on this one? Wild.
そうよ。完璧な勝利を私は求めてるの。だから赤で金蔵の死が決まってるからそれでチェックメイトなんて面白くないの。夏日の口からリザインと言わせて勝利したいのよ。
Good luck with that. Natsuhi will never resign.
ならやってごらんなさいよ。お手並みを拝見させてもらうわ。我が主、今こそ我らに完全なる勝利を。無論よ、夏日、あなたは金蔵は間違いなく生きているけれどその所在はわからないというのね。
ええ、そうです。お父様は窓よりお出になられて行方知れず、全く困った方です。
ラムダ、金蔵の24時から朝までの所在について確実にするわ。金蔵は24時から朝までずっと同じ部屋に滞在したわ。
Bruh. So then, but then he couldn't have committed those crimes. This is some bullcrap. This red truth makes it so that he couldn't have committed all those crimes. He could have committed one of those crimes, but not all of them. What is this?
そりゃそうでしょ、死体なんだから。いや、ごめん。そうよね、そうでしょうね。口を挟まないわ。面白そうだから続けてちょうだい。これより金蔵という言葉を生きている金蔵という意味で使うわ。何しろ夏日は生きていると主張するのだから。続けて赤き真実を語るわ。金蔵は屋敷以外の場所には存在しない。そうよね、エリカ。はい、我が主。金蔵の姿を探し、屋敷の外、敷地内をくまなく捜索し。
Huh? You did what?
しかし金蔵は発見できませんでした。
And you tell me because of Nox's... Which Nox commandment is that? Wait, is it because of Nox's 8th, I think? Nox's... Nox's 8th, I think. Yes, we'll go with that. Nox's 8th. Yeah, Nox's 8th. You can't hide information from the detective or whatever. So, because of that, Kinzo does not exist outside the mansion? But what do you mean you search all of the... When did you have time to search the entire island? Did you even go to Commodorian? Did you go to the dungeon? Did she go to the dungeon? Did she go to Kyodorin? Did she literally go everywhere to find that Kinzo doesn't exist? And how does she know that Kinzo was just hiding away from her so that she wouldn't find him? How does she know that Kinzo, didn't switch places? Let's say first she decided to check the dungeon, and during that time Kinzo was in the chapel. And from the chapel, Kinzo went to Kyodorin, and she then checked the chapel, and Kinzo wasn't there. And then from there, she checked Kyodorin, but Kinzo wasn't there because he moved somewhere else. How can she prove that? You can't tell me Noxus 8 can just completely overrule that. That's some bullcrap. Because of the detective's authority, Erika could find all clues. This is insane. That is insane. Therefore, if Erika was unable to find a hint that Kinzo existed outside the mansion, it was the same as proving that Kinzo didn't exist outside the mansion. You are crazy. This is crazy. Therefore, Burnt Castle repeated that truth of Erika's.
金蔵は屋敷以外の場所に存在しない。ねえ、夏日。
You just can't hide clues from the detective. Some bullcrap.
なら、金蔵が存在するなら、屋敷内のどこかにいることになるわ。
And since he was in the same room, you're saying he couldn't have done the murders in the guest house. That's just great.
どこに金蔵が隠れているのか、心当たりがあったら教えてくれない？
わかりかねます。何しろこの定期です。中庭へ出られた後、お屋敷のどこかへ隠れ、雨をしのがれていたとしても何も不思議はありません。
私はこれからも同じ質問を数度繰り返すわ。あなたに名誉ある幸福の機会を数度与える。痩せ我慢が過ぎると本当の名誉まで失うことになるわよ。
いかなる脅しにも私が屈することはありません。
あなたは本当にいじめがいのある駒だわ。では続けるわよ。以上の理由から金蔵さんが屋敷以外の場所にいることは考えられません。そこでまず書斎のあった雑貨を徹底的に捜索しました。
だがどこにも隠れる場所はなかった。3階に親父の姿も影も形もない。
ではどこにいるんでしょう、夏日さん。
知りません。3階にいないなら地下にでも隠れたのではありませんか？
Perhaps he's in the boiler room? Oh! 6 toes! Polydactyli!
地下ですね。
The basement? Oh no. The Titans are coming.
ボイラー室、地下倉庫など怪しげな地下も全て捜索させていただきました。
That's crazy.
私も探したわ。お父様の姿がどこにもなかった。
繰り返します。金蔵さんはどこにいるんですか、夏日さん。
なら1階か2階にでもいたのでしょう。
そうですね。消去法で行くならそうなります。そして1階を徹底的に捜索しました。結果はい
いえ、お父様の姿を見つけることはできなかった。
繰り返します。金蔵さんはどこにいたんですか、夏日さん。
では2階に隠れていたのでしょう。お父様が隠れている場所を私が知るわけないでしょう。
本当にそうでしょうか。夏日さんは金蔵さんがどこに隠れていたのか本当はご存知なんじゃないですか。
奥様が親方様がどこに隠れていたのか
Ah, Gora?
ご存知？
そんなバカな。
そんなことあるはずありません。
Both Shun and Kano knew that Kinzo was no longer alive. so they didn't have a clue how Erika was planning to corner Natsuhi, using a phantom of a person who didn't exist.
屋敷以外の場所に金蔵はいない。3階に金蔵はいない。地下に金蔵はいない。1階に金蔵はいない。以上から金蔵が存在しうる余地の検討は2階だけとなるわ。赤き真実を認めるわ。
That's crazy.
ナツヒ、金蔵は2階のどこかにいるはず。まだどこに隠れてるか教えてくれないの？
何度聞かれても答えられないものは答えられません。
エリカ、それでは端から順に2階のすべてを捜索していきなさい。すべての手がかりを絶対に見落とさず、いかなる隠し扉も隠し部屋も看破できる探偵権限で。
You know what? I hate detectives authority now. What the? That's so. What is this detectives authority bullcrap? You can't just not miss a single clue. Wow. Alright.
はい、我が主。夏日さんって結構頭悪い方ですよね。まだ話の落としどころ見えないんですか？余計なことは言わなくていいわ。さあエリカ、全員を引き連れて捜索を始めなさい。
Okay, but why is the family going along with this? Erika used her detective's authority to take everyone, even Natsuhi, up to the second floor to search every room, starting at one end. Okay. Alright. How does this... Okay. What is this detective's authority? How does this even work? Why... Isn't it weird that the entire family's just following along with this? Like... A lot of the family members just died. A lot of them lost their own children. And sister. They lost their youngest sister and her daughter. Eva lost her husband and her daughter. Natsuhi lost her husband and her sorry. Eva lost her husband and her son. Natsuhi lost her husband and her daughter. They all, at the same time, lost their sister and their nieces. But they're going to find where Kinzo's hiding? Now? Okay. I mean, I guess if they can find where Kinzo's hiding, where Kinzo's at, maybe Kinzo will then give them, you know, give them some tips about what to do from here on out. What do we do now? People have been dying. What's up? Even for rooms that were thought to have nothing at all to do with the crime, Erika did not relax her search in the slightest. Her search was thorough in every single room as they moved through them. All.
まだ金蔵さんはどこに隠れているか教えてくださらないのですか？
いい加減になさい。私は知らないと何度口にすればいいのですか？
夏日さん、このまま調べていってもきっと金蔵さんは見つかりませんよね。
Of course not. Kinzo doesn't exist. No matter how long this search continues, it's just a waste of time. This was known by both Erika, who was the witch's piece, and Natsuhi, the one who knew the truth.
となると、捜索はあの廊下の突き当たりの部屋を最後とします。つまり、あの部屋を残して、すべての部屋に金蔵さんがいなかったことが証明されると、どうなると思います？
He isn't on the third floor or the first floor or the basement. and he isn't in any of the rooms on the second floor except possibly the one at the end. So if he really did exist inside the mansion, it had been proven that he could not be in any room except for that room at the end. Wild. In other words, this was Hempel's Raven. Wild. Because it had been established that a living Kinzo didn't exist anywhere except the final room at the end of the corridor, that automatically meant that a living Kinzo existed in that final room. And that room at the end of the corridor was... This is Hempel's Raven, but I mean... Wow. Was it her room?
月当たりの部屋って何の部屋だっけ？
Was it Natsuhi's room? Which room was at the end of the corridor again? Lambda Delta was munching on another refill of popcorn. Wow.
夏日の部屋です。ラムダデル
Wow.
タ長。
Wow, that's Natsuhi's room, Lady Lambda Delta. Haven't you already been to Natsuhi's room? Haven't you already been there? That's where you found her red diary?
つまり金蔵は夏日の部屋以外に隠れ場所はなかったということになるのよ。赤で言う必要ある？
もちろん。
夏日の部屋を除くすべての場所に金蔵は存在しない。
というわけで残すところはこの部屋だけとなりました。以上によりこの部屋以外に金蔵さんはいらっしゃらないことになりました。
ここは私の部屋ではありませんか。私の部屋のどこにお父様がいると。
In a rage, Natsuhi unlocked the door to her room and pointed inside. Of course, Kinzo's nowhere to be seen.
どこにお父様の姿があるというのです。ほら。
なるほど、いらっしゃられないようですね。私たちが来ることを察知してまた窓からお逃げにでもなったのでしょうか。
If Kinzo wasn't in this last room, it meant that he didn't exist anywhere. Well, there is no living Kinzo outside the mansion, and there is no living Kinzo inside the mansion. Therefore, no living Kinzo exists. That is a mathematical equation. Good job. However, Erika didn't make that argument. She had brought things to this point, but she didn't make it checkmate. It was because the Burnt Castle didn't want to win by cornering Natsuhi with the right truth, but by forcing Natsuhi to admit to a humiliating resignation.
私がこれまで捜索してきたのは金蔵さんの姿だけではありません。金蔵さんが24時から朝まで隠れていたことを示す痕跡です。そしてそれも存在しませんでした。
つまり24時から朝までの間、金蔵はある一室にこもり続けたことになってて、そしてそれは夏日の部屋ということだわ。
赤き真実によるチェックメイトがとうとう金蔵の幻という駒を夏日の部屋にまで追い詰めたということよ。
ねえ夏日さん、つまりあなたは朝までこの部屋で金蔵さんとご一緒だったことになるわけです。それでもあなたは金蔵さんのことをご存じないとおっしゃられるのですか？
私が赤き真実で認めるわ。24時から朝までの一晩、生きた金蔵は夏日の部屋を除く全ての場所に存在しない。その真実から夏日の部屋にしか存在しなかったと議論を進めることを許すわ。
司法取引ねえ夏日、頭の悪いあなたでももうそろそろまずいと気づいてきたんじゃない？これが最後のチャンスよ。 金蔵を犯人にしなさい。後ろ宮家当主を犯罪者とし、自らの保身のために当主の栄光を自らの手で打ち壊してみせなさい。あなたがその勇気を見せたら、あなたを当主をかばうために濡れ衣をかぶろうとした悲劇のヒロインに筋書きを変えてあげるわ。
お父様は無実です。お父様を犯罪者にすることなど私には断じてできません。
取引拒否いいわベル、やっちゃいなさい。
24時から朝までの一晩、生きた金蔵の存在する余地はあなたのベッドの中以外に存在しない。
Hey yo, what do you mean by that?
それはどういう意味ですか？
この部屋の徹底的な捜索および厳重な科学捜査の結果、この部屋の全域で24時から朝までの間、金蔵さんが存在しないという結果が出ました。ただし、あなたのベッドだけを除きます。
Wait. What do you claim Natsuhi and Kinzo were doing tonight? Last night? Hey yo! What do you... What? Hey yo, what are you implying? Erica, what are you implying? What do you mean by that? You're implying something really sus from that. Some really sus. Wild. A shocked silence dominated the room. Natsuhi completely forgot to close her open mouth.
昨夜、黄金発見の前後の推定23時頃、3階窓より脱出した金蔵さんはあなたの部屋のベッドの中にかくまわれていたということです。そしてさらに気の毒な捜査結果ですが、あなたもこのベッドで就寝されていたことが判明しています。
Wow! So according to Erica's investigation, Natsuhi and Kinzo were mingling like that? Hey yo! Hella weird! Kinky!
重ねて復唱する24時から朝までの一晩、生きた金蔵の存在する余地は夏日のベッドの中以外に存在しない。そして夏日も昨晩同じベッドで就寝したわ。
Hey, you know what? I hope they had a good time together.
仲良しさんたちね。
I know, right? Man, Cross must have been jealous.
二人で仲良く枕を分けっこして眠ったわけね。
Wow.
青き真実以上から、後ろ宮夏日と後ろ宮金蔵には上皇の可能性を
That's what I was saying! That's what I was saying, bro! Hey, I was saying this! Hey! Bruh! That is humiliation! Damn! Wow! Wow! So, I see where Bernie's going with this. So, Bernie's going, alright, Nazi, either admit that you had sexual relations with Kinzo, which destroys your honor, and his honor too, in a way, or you admit that he doesn't exist. Woo! Alright. That is vile. That is awful. Vile. Disgusting.
怪我してやまないお父様となんて許せません。
Hey, Natsuhi, I said it as a joke. Bernie said it as a blue truth. I said it as a joke that you two were having sex. That wasn't me. Hey, wild.
ナツヒ
What would Cross think of that? Wild.
青き真実には赤き真実で反論なさい。
But I thought, what? I thought a human can't use the red truth without evidence. Wouldn't she need evidence to support any red truth? The same way she can't just say that she's not the culprit in red, right? Because if you're a human, you need evidence to back up the claim. No, wasn't that? Let me see. Nox's second, I think it was. Nox's second commandment. You can't deploy supernatural agencies. That would be a supernatural agency, wouldn't it? Or are you saying that because Natsuhi was there, she's allowed to use it and she doesn't have to explain the red truth? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, huh? Is because Natsuhi was there to witness it? So, but so you're willing to accept Natsuhi admitting it, but you're not willing to accept that Natsuhi's feelings for Cross are real and that she did love Cross. But you're willing to accept her admitting that Kinzo, you know, that Kinzo wasn't there sleeping in the same bed as her. Wow.
もちろん魔女でないあんたに使える赤はない。だから私が代わりに赤き真実で語ってあげてもいいよ。私を納得させられる証拠を示せるならね。
Right, she needs proof. Uh-huh. Like what? What does she need proof of? Right? What? Is she gonna just put... Like, what? Is she just... Do I say it? Do I say it? I mean, it's... What I'm going to say is vile. But I mean... You know... Well, you know, what are they called again? 1 second. I'm gonna have to Google what they're called again. Let me see. I think they're called this. So okay, it is okay. So, are we gonna have to call a? Are we going to have to? Are we going to have to call a gynecologist? Are we gonna have to call a gynecologist? I said it. Are we gonna have to call a gynecologist to research? Non-joke! Oh no! No, I'm just gonna have to take a peek at the Natsuhi's nether regions. Just checking. Just checking. Was there any penetration involved? Oh no. I'm gonna need convincing proof. Oh no. Check Natsuhi's neck for any hickeys. Check. Oh. Bro! Imagine! I mean, how else do you prove it? Alright. Wild. This part of Umineko when they cry has been one of the wildest ones so far. This has been wild, including what I've been saying. Alright, I've really gone off the rails. I mean, gynecologist. Ayo, have non-joke check. Or maybe check the bed for any excessive sweat or something. And I don't. I can't help you.
私どこまで苦労するというのですか。踊れ。
Natsuhi tried to attack Erika, ooh, but Eva pinned her arms behind her back, so she couldn't do anything.
なんというおぞましいことでしょう。
Wow, attacking the detective!
夏日さんは後ろ宮家に復讐するためにまず
What, are you gonna claim that Natsuhi sexually assaulted Kenzo? What's up?
後ろ宮家の全てを乗っ取ろうと企てたのです。
What's up with this?
そのため夏日さんは体を武器に金蔵さんを誘惑したのです。
Where is this going? What? She did what? But then, Kenzo would also be responsible though. Kenzo should also be responsible. If this is true, Kenzo should also be responsible. Absolutely. Kenzo should absolutely be responsible for getting in bed with her. How are we gonna lay the blame only on Natsuhi? Bruh. Kenzo should also be able to control himself. That's just wild.
そんなことはしません。
Not his husband, not his son's wife. Come on, Kenzo.
私は自分の体を夫以外に許したことはただの一度もありません。
Well, there you have it.
否定されたい気持ちもわかりますが、あなたが金蔵さんと密会を重ねていたことはすでに複数の関係者が
Hey yo! Hey yo! Secret meetings?
だって昨晩だって金蔵さんの主催で
Crazy.
二人っきりでお休みのご挨拶をされてたんですよね。
Crazy.
それどころか明らかな情報の功績の証言も複数得られています。
Traces of sexual relations? Where? When? Other than Kenzo apparently having only been in Natsuhi's bed last night, where are any other traces of sexual relations? Don't tell me you found the hit keys on her neck or something. And how can you prove that wasn't just Cross kissing her? How can you prove it wasn't Cross? Yeah, exactly. Bruh.
誰です。誰がそんないい加減なことを。
Don't tell me it was Eva or something.
ゴマだ。
Gora?
シャノン。エヴァさんでしょ。そんないい加減なことを言ったのはあなたでしょ。
関係者証言を受領したわ。これは致命的ね。もう疑いようがないわ。
ねえ夏希、もうあんたの名誉なんてこれっぽっちもないわけだけど、最悪のかけらを紡がれる前に最後にもう一度だけチャンスをあげるわ。金蔵はいませんでしたって言ってごらんなさい。
そうよね。夏希、あんた強情だわ。もう後ろ宮家なんてどうせボロボロじゃない。そんなにも金蔵がいることにして遺産問題をうやむやにしたいの？
私はお父様に託された後ろ宮家の名誉を守る最後の試練です。夫の事業は必ず結実します。それによって借金を返済するまで後ろ宮家の家督を引き渡すわけにはいかないのです。お父様の名誉も夫の名誉も私がそれが私の使命なんです。
死者の名誉を守ろうとは見上げた根性だわ。
死者じゃないわ。夏日の頭の中の
都合のいい妄想の名誉よ。本当の金蔵はその名誉を守れなんて一度たりとも夏日に命じたことなんてないんだから。
How much more of this do we have to handle, man? How much more of this? As Natsuhi screamed, she fell down to her hands and knees. How much more of this? Come on! What the hell, man? She no longer had any way to reject the fake truth that Burncastle and Erika had weaved. You have to reject it.
ラムダデルタの名において本ゲームの勝利者がベルンカステル教であることを認めるわ。意義ある者は名乗りを上げよ。
Battler's dead. He can't object. He's been pierced by a longsword. Nobody's objecting. Great. If no one is gonna believe her, I will! Of course, there were none. All those who might have objected had been erased. Battler's been erased, so he can't object. Beato's been erased, she can't object. No one will object. No one will be there to protect Dulcie anymore, because they've all been erased. Regalia? No objections. Alright, that's wild.
ベルン、あんたの勝ちよ。見事な勝ちっぷりだったわ。真相のかけらをあなたが紡ぎなさい。
Natsuhi never admitted it, by the way.
それでは私が真相を紡ぐわ。これがこの悲しく間抜けな物語の真相よ。本当は泣き笑いしながら罪を認めた夏日に自ら語ってほしかったんだけどね。それがお約束なんでしょ。
That's the end of the chapter? That was a long chapter, by the way. I swear this chapter was like 6 hours long, 7 hours long or something. This chapter was long. Revenge after 19 years. Sunday, October 5th, 1986. Wait, Sunday? Yeah. Revenge after 19 years. Revenge after 19 years. Alright, so one more chapter left, or I don't know how many more chapters left. Holy crap, alright. That last chapter was really long. That Court of Illusions chapter, holy crap. After being forced into an unwanted marriage, Natsuhi developed a grudge against the Ishirome family and was filled with a desire for revenge. Trial summary, page 3, or part 3. I think it's page 3. I think it's supposed to be page 3. This is the trial summary. We're gonna go through the trial summaries. I'm gonna end this part here, by the way, but I'm gonna record the next one right away, in fact. So you might think, but I mean, why don't you just go onward? We don't. Nah. We'll break this off into 2 parts. I wanna keep reading, but we've been reading for over an hour, and I wanna keep reading, so we'll actually break this off into 2 separate parts. So okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. This time we haven't ended with this color like last time. This color is such a great OST though. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, which will be maybe tomorrow for you guys, right in a second for me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. Next part will start off this chapter, and let's see how far we get off to. Alright, y'all. Best of luck to Natsuhi. Unfortunate that the trial ended off that way for you. You've had it rough. You've had it real rough. Alright, y'all. Peace.